gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
Hold it, you're not that pretty. I'm a man. Wait. I shook up the wall.
I bear witness, there's only one God, Allah, and Muhammad is his final messenger. That's what I said, Larry, on the Bungle fight. Thanking you.
They call me the problem, but you could call me the can man, because anybody can get it. Africans, Americans, Dominicans, Mexicans, anybody can get it.
How y'all doing, ladies and gentlemen? Pieces and blessings upon all my Akhis and all my sisters out there. Welcome to Split Decision, episode 51. I want to announce that today I actually set up a press conference call, so you could call in and hold your position. The number is as showed, 712-770-4997, and then that's the code. You can hold your position. However, I do have a VIP pass. Soon I'm gonna have it for my true Akhis and also for all of the decafs. If you want to debate, you get a straight VIP ticket to Split Decision. So with that being stated, all you have to do is in the chat box, comment your area code, and you will be locked in. So with that being stated, the number is as viewed. So you could go ahead and call in and hold your position like I stated. So I appreciate everybody for tuning in. Shout out to Jay Wooder. What up, Akhi? Brandon. What's up, fam? Minister E. Price. You got it, Akhi. You already know what time it is. Tag Sport. Wilder is getting knocked out again. Then AJ knocks out Fury in 6 rounds. Well, keep dreaming on, my brother, because Fury had to tamper with his gloves in order to do the job. So we're going to talk about it, but you are free to call in. So go ahead and drop your area code if you do want to call in. But shout out to everybody in the chat. So we're going to go ahead and start cooking today.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
So subscribe below if you're trying to get smarter by the minute. If you're trying to get dumber by the second, don't. And listen to these decafs. The dumb, casual ass fans that I knock out on Split Decision daily. Man, I wish a decaf would call in. Because you already know I murdered a couple decafs last show. So hopefully I have decafs calling in today because y'all really make my day. The haters amuse me. So with that being stated, shout out to everybody in the chat like I stated, and let's go ahead and start cooking. Shout out to Brandon from Canada as well. So obviously Dillian Whyte, he got sparked out. He got knocked out. And, you know, he came out recently and talked about the loss. He already activated the rematch clause. And Dillian Whyte stated, he insisted, I have no regret about the Povetkin gamble after the huge KO defeat. Now he activated the rematch clause, but fighting a 40 years old is not a huge gamble. According to Dillian Whyte himself, when he talked about Deontay Wilder, what goes around, come back around. I remember when Dillian Whyte, every time he talked about Ortiz, he said, Luis Ortiz is too old. Deontay Wilder is not fighting the boogeyman. I'm the boogeyman. Blah, 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 because he himself didn't want to fight Luis Ortiz. Anthony Joshua at first didn't want no part of Luis Ortiz. He was the boogeyman, right? Now, ironically enough, Dillian Whyte gets knocked out by a 40-year-old fighter. So, like I said, what goes around come back around. So you got to be careful with what you say. So when he says that was a huge gamble, no, it was not. It was a calculated gamble. However, that's what you call cherry picking going wrong, because he slept on Povetkin. See, Dillian Whyte is a good fighter. He's not a top 3 heavyweight, because it is Wilder, Fury, AJ, and Luis Ortiz is the 4th. Dillian Whyte, he's a good fighter, but he really is not all of that. However, he improved a lot from when he did start pro. So when he was fighting Povetkin, he was nearly doing better than Anthony Joshua did versus Povetkin. So when Dillian Whyte, I believe he just got too cocky during the fight. He started losing to respect. He started losing respect to Povetkin, because in the 4th round, he dropped him twice. And the rounds before that, Dillian Whyte was investing to the body, and he was doing tremendously well. Like I said, he was even doing better than Anthony Joshua early on against Povetkin. But see, what he did not realize is that Povetkin was setting him up. It was all a setup, because if y'all saw my post-fight reaction to the fight, I told you all I thought Povetkin was over anxious to land the overhand. He was just over anxious, and that was mind-boggling to me, because you're supposed to hide it if that's your if that's your main weapon. You're supposed to hide it. So Dillian Whyte took it away from Povetkin. So what Povetkin did, he was setting up Whyte the whole time for that uppercut. What he was doing is he got Dillian Whyte used to seeing the overhand. He got Dillian Whyte used to react to the overhand and dip into his left hand, right? Or to his left side. So as the fight went on, every time Dillian Whyte sees Povetkin, throw the overhand, he would go in high defense mode. However, he was always vulnerable for that little uppercut down the middle. However, early on, he protected himself well. He did not open up. But later on the fight, after he kind of got a little confident and a little cocky, that's when he messed up, because that's the moment Dillian Whyte opened up. And that's when Povetkin took advantage, because like I said, the whole time he was setting him up, he would throw an overhand, throw a right hook to the body, throw a right hook upstairs. Some of them didn't land. Some of them did land to the body. So Whyte got used to getting hit with a left hook to the body and to upstairs. So that's what Povetkin got him used to do. Povetkin is a gold medalist. He knows how to set up that KO blow. And then in the 5th round, he put it together like puzzle, because he was desperate. He was hurt. He was coming off 2 knockdown in the round prior to that. So, like I said, in the 5th round, Povetkin pretty much put it together like puzzle. That uppercut looked like some Mike Tyson crap. I mean, it came out of nowhere. It wasn't like a devastating punch. It was just so perfect and so short and compact that Dillian Whyte did not see it coming, and it was just pretty much lights out. Like I said, Povetkin set him up. He got him used to throwing the overhand, going to the body with the hook, going upstairs with the hook. So Dillian Whyte had his hands up in order to block the body to the hook or upstairs. But he did not participate the uppercut coming down the middle. And that's how Povetkin set up the punch that pretty much got him the knockout victory. So congratulations to Povetkin. Like I said, he put on a hell of a performance. And it was a very entertaining fight, to say the least. Either way, Dillian Whyte, he got heart. Regardless of what it is, the man has heart. He displayed it, but he just got caught with a perfect punch. So with that being stated, Dillian Whyte made the ultimate mistake of not committing. When he got caught by that uppercut, he did not commit to the right hand he threw, nor the left hook. You cannot afford to not commit against a guy like Povetkin, who's throwing nothing but haymakers, and he's looking to set you up pretty much the way he did. So, like I said, that was the ultimate mistake. And shout out to Street Knuckles. My man said Fury is trash. And the reason why my man say that is because, as we all know, Tyson Fury had to cheat to get here. It wasn't all hard work and dedication. He did not get it out of the mud. Just like my man said, Street Knuckles, Fury thought it was a bare knuckle brawl. The man had to tamper with his glove. But we're going to talk about him. We're going to cook him up today. Ahmed said, I'm calling you off my Yemeni number. Yeah, you could call me internationally. The number you all see in the description box is an international number. So go ahead and call me. But it is a different number, though. Like I said, the number is no longer the same. I have an international press conference call, and the number is as viewed on the screen. So if you want to call in, make sure you call in from that number. And shout out to Joey from the UK. We international, baby. We got my peoples in Yemen. We got my peoples in the UK. So we international. You see the number. Call in to the press conference. And I pretty much got to set up this real quick because I think I lost my press conference line. So with that being stated, I'm gonna go ahead and pick up a call in a little bit. Just give me a little time, Akhi, as I'm gonna just finish up this topic and go ahead and dive in right to the next topic. So, like I said, this was pretty much a cherry pick going wrong. You know, he was supposed to fight Luis Ortiz, but you got to be careful in the sport of boxing. You know, if you fight the best and you lose to the best, you at least lost to somebody you were supposed to lose to. But if you cherry pick and then end up getting knocked out, I mean, Dillian Whyte talking about he been waiting 1,000 days and he's still waiting to this day. He's still waiting. Quebec set him back 100 years. So Dillian Whyte could easily got a quick pass to, like I said, to a title shot with Deontay Wilder. All he had to do is fight Luis Ortiz. He turned down that fight. Then Deontay Wilder told him to fight Brazil. He turned down that fight. Then Deontay Wilder told him, man, just sign one fight deal with Haney. And they didn't allow that to happen. Then Deontay Wilder told Eddie Hearn, if you guarantee me AJ fight right after Dillian Whyte, I'm going to spark him. Then I'm going to come see AJ. Eddie Hearn said absolutely not. So what can the man do? What can the man do is all I'm saying. What up, Davis? Shout out to everybody in the chat. Roman, salute, Akhi. I'm going to go ahead and pick up a call like I stated. How you doing, Akhi? Barbara Hooks, 678. Can you hear me?
Yeah, this this a son, this the store. How you doing, Akhi?
What's up, Akhi? How you doing, Akhi? Talk to me.
I was gonna tell you, my dad used to box, so my dad was saying that was just like a fingerprint. He said every boxer got a fingerprint, and he was saying Prevet was just seeing everything from round. He say it was like clockwork. He seen everything. He say he seen them set up for close things. He seen them set up for far things. So it's same thing like the Pacquiao Marquez fight. Marquez know Pacquiao like the throw little two jabs, jump in, pop out, then jump out. And he seen him. He was trying to, set him up for overhand left, and he hit him with an overhand right and knocked him dead. So that's the same thing what happened to Dillian Whyte.
They pretty much had the same fate, didn't they?
Yeah, it's like fingerprint, man. I'm finna fight. I'm boxing at amateurs. I'm doing 160 right now, so I'm trying to chill out, keep in shape for my dad.
Yes, sir.
Whereas in that.
Yeah, and then how you feel? How you feel about David Haye? He came out and stated that Dillian Whyte, he got robbed because they robbed him of the 10 count. When the man went to sleep, when the man was snoring.
Man,
what is he talking about? Do you see where he coming from? Because you box, do you see where he coming from?
All I can tell you is, if you trying to say you got robbed from the 10 count, Pacquiao ain't got robbed from no 10 count. Pacquiao was dead. Dillian Whyte was dead. He was dead before he hit the ground.
That's what I'm saying. The referee had to slide him to so he could breathe. You know what I'm saying? So the referee had to, help his breathing in order for the man, so he could breathe, so he could be A-OK. You know what I mean? And David Haye talking about the man got robbed of a 10 count like Fury. You know what I mean? And we know Fury didn't beat the 10 count. We know Fury did not even beat the 10 count. But as far as Dillian Whyte, the man was out for 10 seconds. The referee had to wake him up.
The same thing I was getting in the argument there at the box gym with a dude talking about that right there. What you just said about a referee don't supposed to touch the boxer when he on the ground. Period. Right. That referee was touching Tyson Fury, and he had his hand in his face, counting,
screaming to his face. He woke him up. He woke up Tyson Fury, because Tyson Fury, he admitted he was in a coma, and the referee, he went close to his face, screaming into his face, and he pretty much woke him up. Because see, if I'm sleeping, right, and somebody come to me and scream in my face, of course I'm gonna wake up. But you know what I mean? So the referee pretty much had to save Tyson Fury's career, because Deontay Wilder pretty much, he knocked him out, as far as I know, because he did not even beat the 10 count, even with the referee waking him up. But as far as Dillian Whyte, if we all being truthful, man, the man got knocked out before he even hit the ground. And when he did hit the ground, the referee had to actually help his breathing. And he didn't even beat the 10 count overall. So what is Devin Haye talking about?
Did you see Dillian Whyte hands? You didn't see his arms and his hands go limp?
Yeah, I saw that. Just like Fury. Just
man,
hey.
Then I get mad. I get mad when I hear like older boxers say, "Oh, Tyson Fury got robbed." Listen, he got robbed. Saying he got robbed the first fight. Listen, that's like, you remember what's the name? Ward and OG Ward and what's that? That okay. You remember when Kovalev knocked him down?
Yeah.
He knocked Andre Ward down. Then Andre Ward came back and won the fight. Okay. Tyson Fury, when they got robbed, he would have won the fight if he would have only got knocked down one time. He got knocked down twice. That's a damn draw. It ain't no damn Tyson Fury win no damn fight. It's a draw. It's a 10-8 round.
It was a draw. It was a draw.
Nobody look at it.
Yeah, and Tyson Fury cheated, and it was still a draw. You know what I mean? Because Tyson Fury tampered with his left glove. He clearly tampered with his left glove. Or, he did not even have his hand fully in the glove. He had his fist in the palm area. You know what I mean? And we already showed the footages and the proofs. So people lie, women lie. However, your eyes don't lie, right? And the man still, got knocked out. The referee saved his career. You know what I mean? He pulled off some BS move. However, it was a draw. If you're going to score the fight, it was a draw, because the first time they fought, like you stated, the early rounds were close, and then he got put down twice. He got knocked down twice. You know what I'm saying? So that's all she wrote.
You know, what they call that dude? I can't think of that dude's name. Oh my God.
Who
What I
that?
call that dude? What's the name? He just fought. He ain't just fought. He retired. What's the name? Menaggio or whatever his name.
Malanaji.
You know yeah.
Paulie
He like to say all type of shit. That's why they fired him from Showtime and everything.
Right.
He like to say all type of things.
Yeah.
So when he say things, everybody believe in the thing.
Yeah.
Man, nobody ain't want to mess with Deontay Wilder. They were scared. That's the boogeyman of the heavyweight division. They were scared of that. Tyson Fury, you know, remember the fight he had, got that big old cut
Wilder,
on his head?
Yeah.
No, Fury. He got a big old cut on.
Yeah,
okay,
versus Wilder.
No, it was a dude, another Russian dude had put a thing on Tyson Fury. He had a cut.
Yeah, right. It's Wilder. Yeah, I remember that fight.
That dude right there, Tyson Fury had cheated in that fight. His gloves was acting funny then.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, this man is an expert at cheating. He an expert at cheating. It's not the first time that he cheated.
And then he admitted to the WBC, and the WBC still wouldn't do nothing.
Yeah. I mean, like I said before, the boxing world is so corrupted. Yeah, the boxing world is so corrupted because, like I said, Tyson Fury got the complexion for the protection, and he got the connection to tamper. And you know, even when he get busted by new media, and we opened the whole investigation, all you gotta do is type in the Akhi investigation hashtag, and you will see all the proofs. And old media want to ignore it, claiming new media is blowing smoke when there's a freaking wildfire in the jungle. But it was great talking with you, my man. Definitely call again. Any last thoughts?
All right. Let me see. What you think about what's his name? Canelo. Talking about he want to fight this other dude for this vacated title.
Yeah, man, that's the biggest cherry pick. I mean, that's why he's known as the cherry pick face of boxing. He's not the face of boxing. He's the cherry pick face of boxing because the man, he had no cojones to fight his own people, David Benavidez, when he was a champion. And as soon as David Benavidez gets stripped of the title, now he want to holler at my man David. I mean, excuse me. He want to see the WBC in order to cherry pick a fighter coming off a loss to the guy that David Benavidez beat. I mean, the guy that David Benavidez beat, Darrell beat Avini, which is who Canelo Alvarez trying to fight. I mean, like I said, this guy is embarrassing himself in front of the whole world to see. But like I said, we're going to cook everybody up today, man. Great talking to you. So I'm going to go ahead and move on to the next round. All right. Appreciate it. So, like I said, the number is in the description box. It's a different number. So call in. You can hold your position. And if you want to debate, you get a straight VIP pass. I had a couple people talking about they want to debate. But they are a no-show. And as soon as the live is over, I promise you they're going to be in the comment section below. Logic and all of the above. All these people want to talk about, they want to debate Akhi to, you know, prove me wrong when it comes to Keith Thurman, blah, 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 blah. But they be in a no-show every single time. They don't want to get sparked out in front of all of my Akhis. Now, one of my people's, like I said, if you got a question and you wanted me to answer the question, all you have to do is put a super chat, and I will definitely answer the super chat. Marcos said Tyson was robbed of a 10 count versus Douglas. Man, thank you. That wasn't even, man, I remember, you know, forget Tyson, because Tyson, he actually, his gum shield fell out, and the referee did not even give him the benefit of the doubt of grabbing the gum shield, because Tyson actually took a long time grabbing the gum shield. But if you recall correctly, Douglas actually got knocked out. Douglas did not beat the 10-second count, because Douglas, I believe he was down for like 15 seconds and you could count it. And I promise you, he did not beat the 10-second count when Tyson put him down before he stopped Tyson. So like I said, in the sport of boxing, I mean, the referees have to do better. We did not say a 20-second count. This is not a 20-second count that the referee gave Tyson Fury and told him, yo, go to that corner, go to the other corner. Are you okay? After you gave him an extra count. That's a 20-second count. You get that if you get knocked out of the ring. If you do not get knocked out of the ring, then you don't get a 20-second count. You get a 10-second count. So Douglas, he pretty much, you know, they gave him the benefit of the doubt versus Tyson, just like they did Fury versus Wilder. You know, I agree with you 100%, my man. That's why I don't think that was the biggest upset in boxing history. AJ Ruiz was. I don't know about AJ Ruiz was. That was one. That's a big upset, but Ruiz was actually a good fighter, man. But I do agree with you. That's a great statement because, you know, it can't be an upset when Tyson won, right? Excuse me. OG Swag, my Akhi in the chat, man. I'm glad you showed up, man. You done saved the day because you already know I be having decafs and they want to talk in the comment section, but they don't want to call in. So, you know, don't block anybody. You already know the motto. Just, man, put it on them. I need a decaf to call in, OG. So make it happen, OG Swag. You see any decaf, put the pressure on them. Pressure buzz pipes. And these decafs don't have no cojones. So right back to my man, David Hay. Like I said, David Hay, you know, he made a ridiculous statement claiming that, you know, Dillian Whyte got robbed of a 10 count when the man was snoring and the referee had to let him breathe, you know. And this is what's wrong with the UK commentary. I remember when Terence Crawford went to the UK to fight Ricky Byrne, I believe. And Crawford is not the only example. This is just one example of the dome, right? I remember when Terence Crawford was fighting Ricky Byrne, you got to remember, Crawford just came on the scene. He just beat and dominated the guy that knocked out Amir Khan when Amir Khan was undefeated in an impressive fashion, moving up a division in a 1 week notice or something like that, right? So Crawford was very hyped up. He went to the UK to challenge Ricky Byrne for his world title. Now, Ricky Byrne, you know, the commentators throughout the fight, I kid you not, they were talking about, oh, well, Terence Crawford, he's not as good as advertised. He's not dominating the fight, blah, 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 when he was winning nearly every round, right? Now, as the fight continued, Crawford, he wasn't dominating Ricky Byrne. He was putting a beating on Ricky Byrne. And the commentator, with that same breath, where he stated that Crawford is not as good as advertised, he comes back and says, this is not the same Ricky Byrne. I don't know what's wrong with him. He's not throwing any punches. He is not throwing any punches. Something is wrong with Ricky Byrne. Yeah, that's right. Something is wrong with Ricky Byrne. Crawford is what's wrong with Ricky Byrne. He just got outclassed. But they didn't want to give the United States fighter his props, which was Crawford, claiming that he's not as good as advertised. With that same breath, they want to say something wrong with Ricky Byrne. Like I said, man, quit making excuses because we could see right through that. And I've seen it for so many years. You know, I don't know what's going on with the UK. They have to improve the UK commentary. Man, they got a lot to work on. It's super duper biased. And now we got to deal with guys like David Hay talking about, you know, Dillian Whyte got robbed of a 10 count when the man got saved by the referee. Do you want the man to get killed? So I don't know what's going on, David Hay, man. So my man OG, you put the number for me in the description box. You could find it. So like I said, y'all got my number. Don't act like y'all don't know what time it is. I got another caller, so I'm going to go ahead and pick it up. I hope this is a decaf. I really hope. How you doing, Akhi? Who this is and where you calling from?
Yo, this H Money. Akhi, you a bitch. Stop ducking me, pussy. Why you block me, bitch?
Hey, H Money. This is you gonna come over here and talk like a hoe. You're gonna come over here and talk like a hoe. So let me go. Everybody in the chat already saw how I exposed H Money, right? Now, with that same breath, you claiming Shakur is ducking the same guy he calling out per chat. You a culture vulture. You cause separation and division between brothers. Because that's equivalent of saying Devin Haney is ducking Lomachenko. And now you call in talking trash. Man, we done heard about you. I did my little research on you. I done heard all the stories of you getting bullied and all that. Don't come on the internet talking like a tough guy. Because, bro, we already know what time it is with you. Like I said, you a culture vulture. Talking about the new decaf of the year. You mad you got knocked out on split decision? Like I said, you homemade. And I got no respect for I got more respect for a decaf than a troll that knows the truth, that hears the truth, but rather ignore it and talk about his personal feelings instead. I done told his decaf what time it is. He knows the truth, but he want to talk about his personal feelings. He want to talk about, Devin Haney. You making Devin Haney look bad. So, H Money, you the new decaf of the year. The man hang up. He tight. But that's what happened to people that's homemade. Like I said, this man is a culture vulture. And if you got respect for H Money, I don't got no respect for you nor him. Because H Money is the type of person, he a culture vulture. He talking about he H Money. How you call yourself money when you broke? H broke money. Talking about Mr. DAZN. And you never covered a DAZN fight. You never flew to DAZN. But you on Devin Haney, you're on his lap. Devin Haney is your daddy. And I like Devin Haney. But this is what's wrong with this guy, because he a culture vulture. He divide people. Because see, Shakur is the truth. Devin Haney is the truth. So I never want this to come out as me believing that Shakur, he could, surpass Devin Haney. Because I truly believe if they have the same opportunities and the same fights, I believe Shakur will surpass Devin Haney and be pound for pound number one. I believe Devin Haney will be pound for pound number two. There's nothing wrong with that. Even Floyd Mayweather flew to the Olympics and said that he said that Shakur could be the guy that surpassed him. He also showed Devin Haney love. But even Floyd Mayweather sees what I see in Shakur. And I see the same thing in Devin Haney. They both made for greatness. So I never want to see my own Akhis and the brothers, be in a division when it comes to these two. I never want that to happen. And this man broke money. He's a culture vulture. This man causes division and separation between brothers. When he talking about fighters that's the most feared 2-weight divisions apart. He's just mad and hate the fact that Shakur is in competition with Devin Haney. There's nothing wrong with that. That's what you call sportsmanship. You a fanboy. And even Devin Haney don't like you. Because you broke money. And like I said, I don't want to do you dirty, but even my own Akhi could get it, but you ain't even my Akhi. You want to be my son. And I already exposed H Money. So like I said, H Money canceled. And if you mess with him, you don't mess with me. And that's how I roll. I don't represent what he represent, because this man is a culture vulture. And he been exposed on split decision. And the man had to come talk like a hoe. He not man enough, and he don't have cojones to talk like a man. Like I said, we already heard about you getting slapped everywhere. So don't come talk tough online, because what's understood don't have to be explained. Talking about, and the new, take this L. Man, you took a capital L. You the new decaf of the year. So let me see if we have another decaf calling in. We don't have no more. Hey, the decaf shook. But like I said, I give it to you how you want it. How you want it is how you get knocked out on split decision. And I already exposed H Money. So if you are, if you know the man and you deal with a man that you saw H Money get exposed on split decision, so don't associate yourself with him, because like I said, this man is a culture vulture. He causes separation and division between brothers. And if you associate yourself with a freaking troll, would a decaf have more common sense than this man? I don't tolerate nonsense. I could debate. I could knock out any decaf. I could talk about, I could debate with experts. I could care less, but I don't tolerate nonsense. And this man know the truth, but he rather lie instead and troll. Like I said, this man already been exposed, but he a culture vulture. So if you associate yourself with him, don't even mess with me, because me and this man, we cut from two different cloth. This man is homemade, and I'm cut from the truth cloth. So like I said, I don't get persuaded by the people. And every time, like I said, the last time I debated this man, bro, I literally lost brain cells. I broke it down where a second grader could understand where I was coming from. And this man knows Devin Haney draws. He knows his rounds, how many he fought. He knows every little thing about Devin Haney, right? But like I said, he don't want to give Shakur the same props. And I'll mess with Devin Haney. He the truth. And he will be mistreated, just like Floyd Mayweather and just like Shakur. They all in the same boat. So quit trying to cause division, bruh. Like I said, man, take this L, the L of the year. So like I said, broke money cancel. Just let it be known. Like I said, call in. The number, it is in the description box. Hey, my people going in on this guy. Like I said, that's his new name. Broke money, hoe money. He act like a prostitute. My man OG cracking up. So like I said, we already know what time it is with this cat. I appreciate it, my man. Junior, appreciate the love, man. You already know what time it is. Like I said, real recognize real. And I do not associate myself with the fake. IC4, we'll call in. Prove me wrong. You got the opportunity. You get a quick pass to split decision call in. So, like I said, quit ducking. OG Swag put the number to you. So don't act like you don't have my number. Just don't act like you don't got the number. Because I'm on speed dial right now. Waiting for a decaf to call in. That's not homemade. That's willing to talk like a man. So on to the next round. So Wilder reacted to Dillian Whyte getting knocked out. 1,000 days knockout. He was waiting 1,000 days for this, and he's still waiting 1,000 days to this day. The man got put to sleep. White needs some milk. He needs some white milk for real, for real. So Wilder came out, he was speaking Russian. He told him an eye for an eye And what goes around, come back around. Like I told every single one of my Akhis that would listen, on split decision on more than one occasions, I knocked out so many decaps that want to claim Wilder was avoiding Whyte when Wilder gave Whyte an opportunity to his title on more than one occasion. He told him, fight Luis Ortiz, and Whyte avoided Luis Ortiz at all cost. He did everything to avoid Luis Ortiz. He had every excuse in the excuse book not to fight Luis Ortiz. One of the main ones is, oh, he's 40 years old. But ironically enough, Dillian Whyte's last two opponents are 40 years old. And he got sparked out by one of them. So what I'm trying to figure out and comprehend is, if Luis Ortiz was 40 years old, then why didn't you fight him like you fought Povetkin? But that's a huge contradiction. Like I said, every single breath, every time Dillian Whyte spoke about Deontay Wilder and Luis Ortiz, he will contradict himself with every single breath. So, you know, time will tell, and time exposed Dillian Whyte because he's a good fighter. However, he's just not on the elite level. AJ sparked him out, and now, you know, Povetkin also put him to sleep. And truth be told, even Oscar Rivas, he pretty much got robbed of the fight, because a lot of people came up to me and they were coming up to me on IG, telling me, oh, Povetkin, they think he's on something. The way he got up in the fourth round and delivered the KO blow in the fifth round. But hold on, y'all can't just come try to defend Whyte, claiming Povetkin is on something. Now, I don't ignore the facts that Povetkin cheated in the past on more than one occasions, and he was cleared to fight on steroids in Russia. That's the type of corruption that's going on over there. But Whyte did the same thing to Oscar Rivas. And we already heard about him using gloves that weren't approved by the commission and Oscar Rivas' team. So all of a sudden now y'all want to make Dillian Whyte the victim? When he was the criminal just last year fighting Yukata and the B sample disappeared, and they had a secret meeting when Dillian Whyte fell for steroids, and he still fought Oscar Rivas without notifying him. But now y'all want to blame like he the victim. Sometimes you got to even out the playing field. So if Povetkin even out the playing field, it is what it is. But one thing for sure, he didn't want to fight Luis Ortiz. And he claimed he was 40 years old. He turned down that fight on more than one occasion. That's why Luis Ortiz was the boogeyman. Even as AJ, like I stated before, avoided him to begin with when he was undefeated. When he promised him a title shot right after the Klitschko fight and told Luis Ortiz, if you let us fight for the WBA strap, I believe, that was vacant, I'm going to fight you next as my mandatory. That's what AJ told Ortiz. And what did Eddie Hearn did? He lied to him. AJ lied to him. And they released him out of his contract. So all I'm saying is, don't act like Luis Ortiz wasn't the boogeyman. And Wilder was busy fighting better competition than Dillian Whyte, such as Luis Ortiz. He fought him twice. He fought Brazil, another guy that Whyte didn't want to fight Brazil for the title eliminator for Deontay Wilder mandatory. And this is all facts because Brazil was calling him out. Wilder knocked out Brazil, and he also fought Tyson Fury twice. So he was too busy fighting better competition. Meanwhile, we already know what Dillian Whyte was doing. But I say all of that, I don't want to, really shit on nobody that's down. But I got to call a spade a spade. And when Wilder got stopped by Fury, it was all laughter and he was just cracking up. Whyte was, he was just having a field day. And that's why Wilder said, what goes around, come back around. An eye for an eye. You're here joking about me. Look what happened to you. Stretch. Wilder didn't get stretched. Wilder did not get stretched. He was fighting back. It was his team that stopped the fight. While Tyson Fury was cheating, tampering with his gloves. So, like I said, you can never question the heart of Wilder. And shout out to my man, Witcher. The number is in the description box. That's my Akhi right there. So make sure you call in, my man. Make sure you call in. What's your area code? Because I have to go ahead and pick up a call. My man, Watcher, what's your area code so I can pick up the call? So go ahead. I got a couple callers, so I'm gonna go ahead and pick up the couple. My man Watcher said never reject a handshake from Prevekin. Right. So like I said, my man Watcher, just put your area code and call in. I got you. I'll pick up your call, but let me go ahead and see who's on the line with me. Go ahead and pick up a couple calls. How you doing, Akhi? What it says and where you calling from? Hello? 713. 713. You are live. 713. My man, I gotta let you go if you ain't gonna talk. I'm gonna put you on hold till I pick up somebody else. How you doing, Akhi? Who this is and where you calling from?
Hello?
Yes, sir. Najee, you are live.
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Yeah, can you mute just talk to me through the phone?
I can't hear you, bro. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I could clearly hear you.
Greg from Vegas.
Craig, give me a second, my man. So can you hear me? Hey, Najee. Hey, Najee, you live, man. I don't know. We all can hear you. Don't tell me the pressure got too real on you, my man. Yeah, I can hear you. The world can hear you. I'm gonna keep you on hold till you get yourself together. Don't tell me the pressure got too real. Let me pick up my man Craig from Vegas. Craig, this is you, my man. Hello? Craig. What the hell is going on? Hello? Damn. What's going on? Hello? Man, my people's just dropping out. What's going on?
Production is right now.
What's going on? Hey, Najee, can you hear me?
What's going on?
Can you hear me? What's going on? Hello? I don't know what's going on.
Just on job.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Wireless, what's up, my man? Who this is and where you calling from? Hold on, I gotta see what's going on because just call in. I'll be right there. I think I know what's going on. Hold on, I'm gonna call right back. I think I know what happened. Just stay on the conference call. Craig, Najee, everybody, just stay on the phone. I'm gonna give y'all a call right now. So. All right, I think I'm in the. I think I know what was this problem. I think I got it fixed. So hopefully, let me get up. Hey, Najee, call me right back. I got you. How you doing, Craig? Can you hear me? Hello, Craig. Can you hear me?
Yeah, now I can, bro.
Okay. I'm sorry. I had for some reason my call dropped myself, so I had to call the number back. So
Yeah, I wasn't used to the new service.
Yeah. I'm getting used to it, man. You already know Akhi mix, master, engineer, produce, split decision. So y'all gotta hang in there with me. I appreciate you, Craig. You always coming in, dropping that knowledge. So talk to me. You wanna what you wanna touch on?
All right. Remember that cruiserweight? His name was Tony from England. How do you say his last name? You know who I'm talking about?
All participants are muted and they can unmute themselves.
Hold on. So say it again. Tony Ferguson. Tony something. I know he talked that knocked out Hay.
Tony Bellew. How do you say his name? The cruiserweight.
Yeah, the one that knocked out Hay. Is that the one you're talking about?
Yeah. Man, tell me why his foolish self
what he say?
To bring Deontay Wilder into the topic.
What he say? What he say?
And he blamed Wilder for making Whyte wait too long, and that's why he lost.
Man, he waited 1,000 days, and he's still waiting to this day just to get knocked out. And they just hate it. Like I said,
one uppercut, man.
One uppercut. That's
and,
all.
When I was watching it, I seen Dillian Whyte, and I had to agree with something that I seen from Larry Holmes said. Said these heavyweights they're just not the same as what they used to be. And the talent, if you look at the all-around talent in the heavyweight division, it's not, you know what I'm saying? It's not like what it used to be.
Right. And see, that's the thing.
No heavy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There's no heavyweight that really can do everything that Ali, Holmes, you know what I'm saying? Frazier, Foreman really could.
Yeah, I mean, ain't no telling, how eras, compare, but there's nothing like the golden era. Like Muhammad Ali, he campaigned in the toughest era in the heavyweight division, and he prevailed through, double standards and you name it. And I just think a guy like Muhammad Ali was just 100 years ahead of his time. His style was just like flowing like water. It's just forget a heavyweight. You can't point out a fighter that could dance like Ali, the way he move around. And that was a heavyweight mover. You know what I'm saying? And he had the fastest hands, a hell of a chin. You talked about Frazier. Frazier, he actually caught Ali in the 15th round when they first fought. When Ali was tired, he was gassed out. When Frazier hit Ali like 400 times in the body, and he caught Ali flush on the chin, and Ali got up in 2 seconds. That's why Ali has the best chin in boxing, the best chin ever, because his chin was made of iron. The way he got up, so a lot of fighters nowadays lack a lot of things, skill, will, chin, heart, but there's a couple fighters. I believe Wilder got the heart of the old days. He willing to die in the ring, but really nobody got the skill of Ali and just the talent, period. Like Ali, one of possibly the most gifted fighter of all time. He just had too many attributes. Mike Tyson, even, he lost to that man in the mirror, but Mike Tyson was a bad man. So just to hear Tony, the man that got knocked out by 175 pounder, Stavern, I believe, Stevenson, excuse me, Superman, right? Superman put on him.
Yeah.
Man, he knocked him back to the cruiserweight division. And he talking about, I'll blame Wilder for him getting knocked out. Nah, he need to blame himself. Ain't no telling what Dillian Whyte was on when he fought Oscar Revius and all of them guys. Like I said, so don't come over here with I'm blaming on Wilder when this is the same man that ducked Luis Ortiz, when this is the same man that didn't want to fight Brazil for the title eliminator fight. When Deontay Wilder told Eddie Hearn, all you got to do is guarantee me an AJ fight and I fight Whyte right now. He said, absolutely not. He said, well, if Whyte a free agent, well, come over here and sign one fight deal with Al Heyman and I'll fight you. He said, absolutely not. I mean, Wilder gave him 4 opportunities. So you got to think about it. Like, if you, like Craig, like let's say you trying to come see me, right? I invited you to my crib to play sport, whatever, right? And I challenged you. And I told you, hey, I gave you the direction to get to me. And then you're like, oh, this is a straight path. I don't like this direction. Give me another direction. So I give you another direction. You're still like, oh, I don't like this direction. There's a lot of turns. You know what I'm saying? I want to fly over there. I'll book you a flight. You still like, oh, nah, I don't want to fly. I want to train. I'll buy you a train ticket. And you still don't want to see me, right? I gave you all the directions to come see me, but you didn't want to see me. So what that mean? Deontay Wilder gave Whyte every single opportunity in order to face him. And he didn't want to fight Luis Ortiz. He didn't want to fight Brazil. He didn't want to sign one fight deal with Al Heyman. And Eddie Hearn, his promoter, did not want to guarantee Wilder the AJ fight if he sparks Whyte. So if Povetkin, a 40-year-old, could knock out Dillian Whyte with a short uppercut, man, Wilder might kill the man. I mean, God forbid, but he will put him on a meme.
He wouldn't stand a chance against Ortiz. He wouldn't stand a chance against Wilder. He wouldn't stand a chance. I mean, he couldn't even. I mean, we saw what AJ did to him. I mean, he's just not. He's not a champion. You know what I'm saying? All he does is run his mouth, wants clout, this and that, and it seems like it's a pattern with all these British fighters. You know what I'm saying? It's just, and even I saw an interview with Tyson Fury, and he was saying like, "Oh, Matchroom Boxing, they got to come see me if I don't have to do anything." You know what I'm saying? Which kind of makes me feel like he would have ducked Whyte even if Dillian Whyte would have won. You know what I'm saying? Because I know for a fact he's not going to fight Povetkin. He'll use the excuse that he's too big of a name. You know what I'm saying? And it's just, I don't know what's up with all these UK fighters, but it's always something.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
See, Fury and Whyte were supposed to fight for a title eliminator fight for the diamond belt before Fury fought Wilder for the rematch. And, Fury said, absolutely not. He turned down the fight. He clowned Whyte. He told Whyte, ha ha ha, joke's on you. I'm going to still fight Wilder next. And I'm going to still cherry pick. I'm going to fight Tom Schwartz. I'm going to fight Wildin. And you ain't going to be able to do a damn thing about it. And like I said, Fury, he got that type of, hope insurance where he guaranteed anything. I mean, like I said, the man, they don't accuse Fury of ducking Whyte when he turned down a fight with Whyte. But when Whyte avoids so, like that, why not accuse the man that actually ducked Dillian Whyte, which was Fury? You know what I'm saying? So they want to deflect, they want to lie instead. And like you said, the UK is really making themselves look bad with the commentary. Their commentate is horrible to say the least. And then after they lose, they just pretty much sore losers because they want to blame Deontay Wilder on the loss. You know what I mean? Like, how crazy is that?
Yeah, that was the most foolish thing I've heard in a while.
And you heard Devin Haney. You heard Devin Haney talk about the 10-second count. He said that Fury got robbed. Whyte got robbed of a 10-second count.
Jack Reese was, I don't know what he, like, Jack Reese, he knows that he messed that up because you can clearly watch and there's 100 different videos on YouTube, and if you really watch them, or just watch the fight yourself, you'll see he got counted out. You know what I'm saying? And
Yes,
and,
sir.
and I already know, like, all these British fans are gonna say, "Oh no, what are you talking about?" You don't.
He didn't beat
know
the
what I'm
count.
saying? But at the end of the day,
Yeah,
he got counted. Jack Reese, I don't know if Fury paid him or what the deal was, but
yeah,
that was the longest 10-second count I've ever seen in boxing.
Hey, the referee didn't check his glove. The referee gave him an extra count, and he pretty much gave him the count of when a fighter get knocked out of the ring. A 20-second count, because after he couldn't beat the 10 count, he told him, walk over there, walk to the other side. Are you okay? And I know that's the protocol, but at the end of the day, you already gave him an extra count.
Down the road.
Yeah, you already gave him an extra count. How you gonna tell him to do all of that? Go take a walk down the road and all that when you already gave him an extra count. If you feel like he's not okay to continue after 10 seconds, then stop the fight. That's why the 10-second count is there. But like I said, now David Hay want to talk about, well, the count was he want to blame he want to blame the referee for robbing Dillian Whyte of a 10 count when the man was snoring. But with that being said, man, I appreciate you, my man Craig, always come out here preaching, always coming in with some new topic. I wasn't informed on that Tony topic, so I'm glad you told me, man. So thank you.
Yeah, he's a clown. All right, I appreciate it, Akhi. I appreciate you always having me on your platform.
Thank you so much, my man. Appreciate it. That's Craig right there. So Najee. What's up, Najee?
Akhi, salam alaikum.
Walaikum assalam. So you the one that's calling from Yemen?
Nah, don't call from. I'm in Maryland, but I'm calling from the 302 number. But we from Yemen, cuz what's really good.
It was good. It was good. I thought you were the guy that's calling from Yemen, because there's a guy calling from Yemen and he told me.
From the map, cousin.
Huh?
Remember the main events and all that? There wasn't no main event featherweights and all that. Nobody gave a fuck about the featherweights until that little nigga came on the scene. Remember that?
You're talking about Prince Nassim.
And the question is, am I lying? Yeah, man. I'm talking about the heavyweights, man. They boring as fuck. If it ain't Tyson Fury, Wilder, or Joshua, I don't want to hear it. On some real shit. I'm just saying.
Hey, that fight was entertaining. It was. I enjoyed seeing White get knocked out. I enjoyed seeing White get knocked out. I ain't gonna lie, because that man, he talks so much.
I should have watched that.
What happened?
You said Povetkin was talking too much?
No. I said White was talking too much. I mean, throughout the lead up, man. I mean, the man kept talking about the 1,000 days he been waiting, and he's still waiting to this day. The man kept talking about he waiting. I'm like, okay, man, you still waiting. I mean, damn, you ain't moving. You know what I'm saying? If you don't fought who you were supposed to fight, you would have been A-okay.
Did he knock him out?
Huh?
What round did he knock him out?
In the 5th round.
The 5th round? Oh, he didn't even go half round? Damn. Yeah.
Yes, sir. So go ahead. So I got a lot of callers. So talk to me, my man. You got a topic in mind, or you just freestyling?
Yeah, I got a topic right now, bro. Let's talk about Tyson Fury real quick.
Go ahead.
Listen, I gotta see in real time. Listen, bro, because I'm a type of dude. I want the truth, nothing but the truth and only the truth.
Yes, sir.
But the thing, I want to see all the extra details, bro. I don't want to sound like the Bible now. No offense to nobody, but it is what it is. Don't get lost in the details. Just tell me what it is. I gotta see a video of him where his glove was messed up in real time. I can't see photos, bro. I got bad experiences growing up. I know better. I'm just saying this is boxing.
So you Stevie Wonder now? You gonna act like Stevie Wonder?
Stevie Wonder, bro.
You Stevie Wonder.
The first fight I seen.
Part-time lover. Hey, listen. So you said you don't trust photos. I didn't tell you. You could go watch the fight. You don't gotta believe me. Believe your eyes. You got eyes just like I do, right? So go watch the fight. You're gonna see Tyson Fury tampered glove. I'm gonna actually do you a favor. I'm gonna leave the link in the comment section below of Tyson Fury tampered glove in a photographer photo. Not a photo, because you said you got bad experience with photos. I don't know what that means. But I'm going to provide you the photographer that took photos for Floyd Mayweather. for Canelo Alvarez, for Manny Pacquiao. This man won't do such a thing such as tampering with his photo because he will lose his credentials, right? This man we talking about, the photographer, I think his name is John. He confirmed that the photo is 100% authentic, is 100% real, and it's on his website. It's been on his website right after the fight, before even the glove accusations came out, right? So this is a photographer we talking about, and this is an organic photo. So you don't have to believe me. Believe your eyes. Believe what your eyes going to tell you. So go watch, like I said, you know, the photo and all.
What about the referee? What about the referee in the middle?
What's up with the referee?
Firsthand.
What about the referee?
The referee seen it firsthand, bro. Let's talk to the referee. Let's interview the referee.
Go interview the referee, man. You got his number.
I don't get bad views.
I don't. I mean, if I could get in touch with him, I mean, I will. But I don't think I can, and he won't speak about it. You got to remember, that's the same referee that was the referee for Margarito versus Cotto. Remember when Margarito loaded up his gloves and put whatever in the glove, and it was Nassim Richardson, may he rest in peace, inshallah, busted him in the locker room. It wasn't the referee. It wasn't the commission. It was Nassim Richardson, the trainer, just like the Luis Resto situation. Luis Resto, when he tampered with his gloves, the commission didn't bust him. It was the trainer. It wasn't the referee. So like I said, I can't trust the referee because the referee was there for Cotto versus Margarito, and he didn't do his job. So why am I expecting him all of a sudden to do the job now?
That doesn't prove none. That just proves that.
That proves that's a fact that this man didn't do his job when a man cheated, which was Margarito. But you sound like you a Deontay Wilder hater, because like I said, you know, come out of the closet, Najee. Hey, Najee, come out of the closet, because you don't want to face the truth.
That's the only excuse.
What is an excuse? What bring me an excuse I made up? I just brought up facts. So what excuse did I bring up? I brought up facts, Decaf. I brought up facts. So what are you talking about? You don't even know who the hell. You don't even know White and Povetkin. You talking about that guy that just fought yesterday. You a Decaf. You a casual. But see, ain't nothing wrong with a casual fan. But you a dumb casual fan. And you like I said, he's talking about, I don't want to believe my eyes, bro. I don't want to believe what my eyes told me. I got bad experiences with photos. What you mean? You don't want to believe your eyes? So who the heck you going to believe? If you're not going to judge for yourself, then who you going to believe? You a non-believer if you see a photo that's organic, 1,000%, organic, and you tell me I don't believe my eyes. I refuse to believe my daddy Fury cheated. Man, get your ass out of here, man. Najee, hey, like I said, you just a decaf. Hey, you got knocked out on split decision. Like I said, these decafs, they want to talk out of their a-hole. But on split decision, we come with facts because facts trump opinion. I could care less about your opinion because opinions are like assholes. Everybody got one. Some opinions are bigger than most. Just like some a-holes are bigger than most, depending on what you do. So like I said, come out of the closet, Najee. Don't come over here sugarcoat, trying to be a nice guy and all that. You a decaf, come over here, be a man, grow some cojones and say, I want to debate about the Fury glove gate. Because you just got knocked out just like all the rest of the decafs. And it's at the end of the day, it's out of love, man. Hey, don't even take it the wrong way. Don't even take it the wrong way. So let me go ahead and pick up my man right here. Oh, man. Yeah, I think that's my man right here. How you doing, Akhi? Who this is and where you calling from?
What up, my kids? Your boy Jake calling out of Oregon. What it do, brother?
What it do? What it do? Finally I got an Akhi of mine with some sense calling in, because you already know these decafs, man, they talking about, I don't believe my eyes. They talking about, hey, I don't believe my eyes. I refuse to believe my eyes. I had bad experiences growing up. I don't believe my eyes. Like, man, be a man and grow the cojones and say you want to debate instead of maneuvering around and beating around the bush. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. First of all, I do want to cover some real quick. Hold on, before I even cover the Tyson Fury situation, brother, let me say one thing. H Money, y'all DK, man, y'all need to get a life, bro. Real talk. Don't be calling my boy phone, on my boy platforms. I'm talking noise to get clout, man. If you ain't coming with no facts, you just talking out of emotion and trying to embarrass somebody. Move along with all
Hey, listen.
that, man.
Let me say this, my man. Hey, let me say this, my man. Right? Because it ain't no longer H Money. It's hoe money. It's broke money. The man talking about Mr. The Zone, and you never covered a The Zone fight. Quit clout chasing. And the man came in talking about, you blocked me. You blocked me. If I blocked you, how the hell you calling in? I ain't blocked you. You know what I'm saying? You're just not man enough to debate because you coming in with your emotional opinion, but you acting like a female. You a whole female. You got female parts. You talking like a female. You in a relationship with my man Devin Haney, and that's my guy. I don't want to ever. Devin Haney will always be my guy. I got Devin Haney back 1,000% because he is the truth and the future of boxing. But this man making you look bad, my man. I'm gonna keep it a buck because he a culture vulture. He causes divisions between brothers because he want to cause division and confusion between Shakur and Devin Haney. Man, let these guys compete. It's sportsmanship, bro. I want to see who the hell gonna surpass who, Shakur or Devin Haney. I want to see. I'm really looking forward in the next 10 years when I do look back and be like, damn, man, that man Devin Haney, he proved me wrong. You feel me? Man, he surpassed my man Shakur. And even if he's number 2, it's A-okay. Because ain't nothing wrong with number 2 when you pound for pound number 2. Because even Floyd Mayweather stated Shakur is the next Floyd Mayweather. He might surpass me. And according to numbers, people lie, women lie, statistics don't lie. Shakur's statistics is comparable with Floyd. He get hit less than Floyd. He get hit 13%. Floyd get hit. He at that age he got hit 20%. But my main point is there's nothing wrong. You know what I mean? Like at the end of the day, it's all love for both. But don't cause confusion. This man is a culture vulture, and he got exposed on split decision.
Exactly, and knocked out.
Another body worse than Dillian Whyte.
And
I ended this decaf career. This troll career is over. R.I.P. I buried him alive.
Undertaker style.
Talk to me,
but
man.
I wanted to tell you, brother, man, because I never got a chance to tell you, man, but I know your man is Shakur. You know, I never told you, but my boy, man, coming out of that AMD Baltimore, man, my boy Gervonta, man, that's my boy.
Hey, that's my man too, though. That's my man too, Gervonta. I got love for Gervonta. He might be the one too.
That's the one, man. That's gonna be the one. That's gonna be the one. Him, Shakur, Devin, and my boy. A lot of people not talking about him too much. My boy Daniel Dubois, I believe, coming out of the UK, man. I definitely believe that he's gonna be an upcoming superstar coming up, man. He's gonna be like the next. I'm gonna say he's gonna be like the next Riddick Bowe, bro. Honestly,
and let me get your opinion on this, since you talked about Gervonta and all, right? So let me get your opinion on this, right? Excuse me. Gervonta, he came out and said when he was asked about Lomachenko versus Tio, he said Tio is trash. You know, I got love for Tio too, because you know he from Brooklyn. He from where I'm from. You know, he remind me of Prince and all that, but Gervonta said my man trash. He said that he have Lomachenko beating him. So you obviously, I'm pretty sure you are aware of the sparring when Tio was a little older. A little younger. You know, he was like 15, I think, and Gervonta was 19 or around that age difference. I remember about that. I heard about that. And Gervonta was toying with him. But what you think about what Gervonta said? Do you agree with him? Do you think Tio is the truth? Do you think Gervonta is giving my man a hard time? How you feel about that?
Akhi, that is a beautiful question, man. I've been wanting to cover that for a little bit. To answer that question, brother, I'm gonna tell you now, bro. I have mad love for Tio, bro. He's an underdog coming up. He got a couple fights under his record. He's doing the thing, man. He's got hella power, youth on his side. Now I got to give it to him. He's got some skills on him. I feel like he can, use a little bit of, tune-ups. You feel what I'm saying? But I do feel like Lomachenko was gonna get boxing lesson, bro. I feel like Lomachenko is way more skilled than him. I feel like Lomachenko is more of a better fighter than him. I feel like Loma's got a little bit more experience than him, and just overall like the more skillful fighter. Like Tio is gonna have to put him to sleep, bro. Tio gonna have to sleep him. If he don't sleep him within the first 6 rounds, bro, I don't know what to tell Tio, bro. And that's just me being real, bro.
Yeah.
But at the end, but on the flip side of that coin, bro, if it does go with decision and Tio does win, 8 out of those 4 rounds, or 6 out of those 4 rounds, and he does get the decision, who's to say it's even gonna go to Tio? Because, like you said before, Loma does have,
hope insurance.
He has protection.
Yeah,
he has protection.
You gotta win by
KO. You feel what I'm
KO.
saying by the WBC? Me, I'm just speaking. I'm not trying to speak out of decaf term. You know what I mean? And sound bad. I'm speaking off a straight skill in boxing and what I've seen from Loma. You feel what I'm saying? And that's literally what I'm speaking on as far as just ring generalship and boxing IQ. I gotta give it to Loma. You feel me? Just out of being real.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Now, as far as old boy that called earlier, bro, you justifying what Tyson Fury did for real?
Yeah.
That boy platform?
Oh, man, they do a decaf, bro. They do a decaf.
You bad with looking at pics? You bad with looking at pics? My bad, Akhi, man. My bad, man.
I feel you. Bro, I'm telling you, that's the decafs I got to deal with, man. He talking about he don't trust his eyes. Man, get your ass out of here talking about you. What the hell are you going to trust then? So you telling me like that's equivalence of seeing somebody like, let's say, you work at a Walmart or whatever, right? And you saw a thief steal, right? Whatever. And you be like, oh, damn. Well, I don't believe my eyes. I don't believe that man just stole. What the fuck you mean you don't believe your eyes? You know what I'm saying? The man, you see a photo that's the glove is tampered with, and you talking about, I don't believe my eyes. I'd rather believe the WBC, Suleiman, a liar, that condone cheaters on more than one occasion, that condone Margarito cheat and claim he was innocent when he cheated Cotto, loading up his gloves, that condoned Canelo Alvarez, Jimenez, and many more fighters for taking steroids and lied on their behalf. He got no integrity or honor. You want to believe that man who known for lying on more than one occasion, and footages prove that man lied, claiming that he didn't see nobody in the dressing room? I mean, like I said, he said, the WBC said that he was in both dressing rooms, and we know his big ass tail ain't Goku, and he can't do transformation, the transformation, whatever, or the instant transmission. How the hell are you going to be in both locker rooms? And Wilder proved that's a lie. He said that, he was not in our dressing room, and footages from BT Sports proved that WBC president was lying. And also the footages on the fight itself, when Tyson Fury cut off the camera in the dressing room, that proved Tyson he wasn't there. Off. Man, like I said, man, and that's why I got no respect for anybody that they want to disagree, but don't have a leg to stand on. How you disagree, but you don't have a leg to stand on, man? Come on, man.
Akhi, my brother. I actually did have 2 questions for you, my bro.
Yeah, but let me before you ask them 2 questions, let me just because one of my Akhi said what's my thoughts on the fight, Tio versus Lomachenko, and I just want to give my thoughts on that real quick. So just give me a second. So when it comes to Tio versus Lomachenko, I truly believe that Tio have to get a knockout in order to win the fight. That's first of all. And he has to do it early on when Lomachenko is still a little cold, because that's when you could catch him lacking. And Tio seemed to be a gambler the way he just exchanged with my man Comey early on. So he seemed to have good natural instinct and all that. So he need to utilize that against Lomachenko. And what he need to do, don't make it a boxing match. Make it a brawl. Make it Mexican style. Fight him the way Salido did. If you try to box him, Lomachenko has too much skill and too much ring IQ for Tio Lopez. I truly believe he will outbox him, and I think he will win a close decision. But at the same time, Tio is a live dog. My heart want to pick Tio, but my mind telling me Lomachenko. So I got to go with my man Lomachenko on that fight. But it's a very, very close fight where it could go either ways, depending what Tio does. So with that being said, I got Lomachenko winning a close fight, but I do not think Tio is trash. Not in a million years. I think Gervonta the truth. I think T.O. the truth. I think Shakur the truth and Devin Haney. These 4 guys going to be on the top 5 pound for pound in the future. That's just my humble opinion.
Hands down.
But I do have my man Shakur number 1, and the rest, they could compete for competition and position. But either one of them could be the one. Like you, my man, you got Gervonta as the one. And Gervonta, he always hashtag the one. He one of the most exciting fighters in the sport, one of the hardest hitters, the baby Mike Tyson. So I got love for all of these fighters. You don't have to be just a Devin Haney to be the future. Like Broke Money said. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? You don't got to be, if you ain't Devin Haney, you a bum. Bro, relax. But you can go ahead and ask me your questions.
I was gonna get on Hoe Money, but I'm gonna let Hoe Money sit at home and be a hoe. You know. But anyway,
we're gonna do what men do and talk like men. We're gonna do what men do and talk like men. Like men, yes, sir.
That's what we do, my brother. But I'm gonna get off topic for a little bit. I know you're a big DBZ fan, so my first question is, because I know it's a boxing podcast. I just gotta know because you're a DBZ fan, and I'm a huge DBZ fan, brother.
Yes, sir. So go ahead. I
just gotta know.
I got you.
Goku versus Moro, Ultra Instinct. What do you think is going to happen? As far as Whis being beaten, Beerus being murdered, and Vegeta not standing a chance.
Man, first of all, why the hell they got to do my man Vegeta dirty? You know they robbed my man Vegeta of his victory. He was supposed to beat Moro, man. I don't know why they keep giving Goku the shine. You know, my favorite character is Vegeta, first of all. You know what I'm saying? And Jamal Charlo, he be acting like Vegeta. But all jokes aside,
he really does.
Yeah, all jokes aside, though, you know, they robbed Vegeta of his victory. This was supposed to be his time to shine. But, man, I'm telling you, man, I cannot wait. And why the hell Moro, or the Mirrors, I think his name is, why he had to sacrifice himself, man? Man, I didn't want to see him sacrifice himself, bro. But, man, he had that Frazier moment. Goku had that Frazier moment in him. He ain't about to go Super Saiyan. He about to go Ultra Instinct. Man, hey, Moro about to have it. And I'm telling you, I do not want to see Moro get killed because, like, he one of the best villains. I think there's only few villains that could top, like, a Frazier, excuse me, not a Frazier, a Frieza. A Frieza, or in the Dragon Ball Super arc, a guy like Goku Black. There's few villains that could top that, and I think Moro was that guy. Man, that man is badass, bro. And I hope they don't kill him. I hope he finds a way to survive somehow, and they could bring him on the later arc. But I think, man, Goku about to go. He about to go in on him, man. You don't kill his man Mirrors like that. He sacrificed himself. And, man, I cannot wait. I'm still waiting to this day for the animation to come back. What's going on, man? We need Super back. We need Super more than ever right now, especially during quarantine, man. Bro, we've been waiting till this day, man. How long we gonna wait? Broly, all of them guys.
Broly, they brought back Broly in such a spectacular fashion, bro, and I love how they didn't overcook Ultra Instinct Goku in the movie, bro.
Yeah,
but a lot of people are realizing in the DBZ Super arc that when they brought Broly into it, they brought Broly back as a good guy. Broly's gonna be on our side, and there's gonna be another tournament of power. Just to let all the fans know, my bad, I didn't mean to spoil the beans.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Great move too.
Tori Kuriyama and the co-producers are going to be having another tournament of power. I thought it wasn't going to be nothing like it ever again.
Hey, and it's going to be Broly versus Broly versus Jaren. Who you got in the tournament of power?
Oh my God!
Give it to me.
I honestly, I love you, Akhi. I know you most likely gonna go with Jaren. But I gotta give it to that boy Broly, man. I'm going with
Broly, man. I'm going with Broly, but go ahead.
I got my boy Broly. I gotta give it to Broly because he's a legendary Super Saiyan. You feel me? He was born with the abilities of a Super Saiyan that most Super Saiyans don't have. Goku and Vegeta. You know, legendary power. He's able to harness the Super Saiyan power and release it in another way that most Saiyans can't, bro. Like the movie was so lit. Oh my God, that movie was just lit.
I don't know if you like. I don't know if you caught this, but see what Broly did. He like the you know how Broly goes to a gorilla mode when he stare at the moon, and or how Saiyans do in general. Yeah, great ape. Yeah. So what Broly does when they cut off his tail, I believe, because he had too much power, he goes ape mode without going ape. So that's why he got so much crazy power. And the man, you got to remember, he never been in a battle before. And he beat both Goku and Vegeta, man. Imagine if this guy trained under Whis or something, man. This man is the future. And I'm not talking about boxing.
He fought Whis. He fought Whis.
Yes, sir. Yes,
he
sir.
He fought Whis and he couldn't touch Whis. Whis got what he deserved. Whis got what he deserved. And a lot of people are like, why would they bring back Broly like this and like that? I'm like, you guys got to think. Tori Kuriyama hired a new co-producer. He changed up the whole. Did y'all not see the animation in the Tournament of Power? Oh my Jesus!
Yes, sir.
You feel what I'm saying?
I'm telling
you.
And then
you got, and then and then you got, I'm letting you know right now, Akhi, just because you're my boy, bro. Goku, I'm telling you now, if he beats Moro in the new season, bro, Goku is officially going to be an angel to me. He's going to be on Whis' role. He's already friends with Zeno.
Yeah. I mean, hopefully he fight my man. I mean, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. I didn't like how Whis gave up his brother, man. He should have told him better, man. He knew what the hell his brother was up to. He didn't have to sacrifice himself. Man, I wanted to see Beerus versus Moro, if I'm being truthful, man. I mean, come on, man. We got to see Beerus in the real fight. What the hell he be doing? You want to add cocky and all that? We got to know how strong you is, because that's a question mark next to your name. They talking about Broly on your level and all that. We got to see you versus Moro and stuff like that. So, ain't no telling how the arc is going to go, but man, great talking with you, man. You already know. I might need to start a Dragon Ball channel, because that, man, I'm telling you, that's my show. But hey, we need it back,
I was thinking about it. You should.
Yeah, I might.
Honestly, I'm not gonna sit here in front and act and look for clout. You my brother. I love you and I support your channel, bro. I support the TV show. I support the grind, the movement. I'm with you 100%. To our DIE. Hands down.
Always love, true love. Ain't none of that fake shit, that broke money shit. You know what I'm saying,
my brother?
Right. The real talk. And just to say this, for the people that might say, "Oh man, y'all talking about Dragon Ball when we talk about boxing." Listen, man, I could be 60-year-old and I'm still watching Dragon Ball to this day, man. I'm telling you, that's my life, man. I grew up on it. You know what I mean? And if you know Dragon Ball, if you watch Dragon Ball, you know what I'm talking about. So it's fighting at the end of the day. We love fighting. Brother. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Fighting is a part of my life. It's a way of life. Way of life. But I know you got calls, man. I'm gonna go ahead and say my last words. You listening to the realest of the real. Nobody does it better. Y'all show my boy some love. Subscribe, hit the like button. Shout out to Blue Blood. Shout out to Ego. Shout out to my boy Dante's Boxing Nation. Shout out to OG Gusto, OG Swag, and RJ. All love, Akhi. I love you, baby.
I love you too, my man. Love you too, Akhi, man. Great talking with you. Appreciate the love and support. My man,
hello.
713. Bentley, my man. What's going on?
Yeah, this is Imhotep, Wazana, coming from Houston. aka Brent. I was kind of studying Tyson Fury's name, where he was saying that he's, the Gypsy King, and looking at the history of a gypsy, these are people that were Hindu, calling themselves Romanians back in the 16th century, and they're coming down. People mistaking them as Egyptians because they dark skinned, and they were enslaved by Europeans. And then later, they were known as people who stole, people who lied, people who skipped you. And here we got this Tyson Fury calling himself a Gypsy King, basically admitting to being a person who steals, a person who will rob you,
and cheat
your fight and cheat you and basically gyp you. Okay, and these are people that were always well known for this kind of stuff, for performing this type of magic or hallucination or whatever you want to call it. But I was also noticing that when they were saying that how come they don't show the video in slow motion and all this, they showed it in slow motion. If you look at YouTube, they showed it in slow motion, and even you can try to slow it down and try to free frame it, and you'll see the stuff. And then during the fight, if they pay attention, his own guy that was coaching him,
Ben,
was telling him, and before he lost, he was telling the Tyson Fury to use your left glove.
Yeah, and that's the first fight you were talking about. Yeah, just to make it clear.
Nobody even mentioned that.
Yeah, and just to make it clear, that's the first fight you were talking about. He was talking about his left glove because Tyson Fury did not have his left hand all the way in the glove. And Ben was telling Tyson Fury, I made a video on this that went viral, which was called Ricky Hatton Helped Tyson Fury Cheat, because even Ricky Hatton pushed the glove out between rounds when Tyson Fury was about to go in and fight Deontay Wilder. So what I'm pretty much saying is, I remember that time I played the audio and all that. Ben told Tyson Fury, you're 1,000 times better than him. Use the left hand. You could beat him with the left hand alone. That's verbatim out of Ben's mouth. But if he's 1,000 times better than him, why he gotta cheat? Unless the man is pillow fisted and he can't punch worth the ish. Because even his own sparring partner, Nicholas Asbury, he exposed him with footages from Sky Sports showing Tyson Fury, fist in the palm area on the left glove when he was sparring him for the Klitschko fight and the Deontay Wilder fight. And he also had Tyson Fury glove after sparring. He captured it on footages. There was a coach there. His name is Barry, one of the best coaches of all time, period. If you know martial arts and all the sports, blah 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 blah, right? He was a witness, and he stated that Tyson Fury and his team were cheating in sparring to give Tyson Fury courage and confidence. So pretty much that courage and confidence is fake because this man got to cheat in order to win.
Exactly. Now, is it true that he got hit with a blunt object?
We don't know. See, the thing is that's in the rematch. See, in the rematch, Tyson Fury tampered with his left glove and the right glove. See, the right glove, he removed glove padding. So he either was punching bare knuckle nearly, or he had an object in the glove. Now, according to my own Tyson Fury own sparring partner, Nicholas Asbury, I interviewed him on Split Decision, and he told me that he found an egg weight in one of Tyson Fury bags in the glove, and they will remove glove padding and place the egg weight in the glove. So that could have been, well possible for Tyson Fury to do in Deontay Wilder rematch. So there's no telling what Tyson Fury did. Like I said, this man is the cheater of the century. We got to figure out if this man tampered with his glove, let alone if he had a freaking object in the freaking glove. Because according to the doctor, he said that the doctor stated that the dent in Deontay Wilder's skull can't be caused by a 10-ounce heavyweight glove on, because the knuckles on the hand will break before the skull will dent. So we know Tyson Fury cheated. We just got to figure out how he cheated. Was there a blunt object there, or was it just removed padding and just his fist? Because he come from a bare knuckle family, for the people that don't know. And I want to inform you on this news, because Tyson Fury, before Dillian Whyte got knocked out by Povetkin, Fury tweeted to Floyd Mayweather. He messaged Floyd and he told him, no matter what you teach him, I will smash him, responding to what Floyd Mayweather stated months ago: if I train Wilder, he will beat Tyson Fury. But see, funny enough, you talking to Floyd Mayweather, the pioneer of drug testing. If it wasn't for Floyd Mayweather, then fighters today will cheat and take steroids. And Tyson Fury took steroids in the past. And Floyd Mayweather had a similar, incident with Maidana. When Maidana, He tried to tamper. I mean, he tampered with his glove. He were trying to use that glove, but Floyd Mayweather busted him, and he did not allow that to happen. And the commission told Floyd Mayweather that the glove was A-OK, that Maidana is clear to fight with these tampered gloves. And Floyd Mayweather simply responded, man, I done fought 1,000 times. Y'all not gonna get no slick bullshit on me. And even the gear makers, a gear president, I believe what's the gear president name for it was one of the gear. It's gonna come back to me. I'm gonna get your take, and I'm gonna tell you the gear president name. He told the commission.
Yeah.
He told the commission that the glove was clearly tampered with. He makes gear. He know what gloves look like, what type of padding it should have. He told the commission that the distribution on the knuckle area is uneven, that the glove had been clearly tampered with. And what does the commission tell him in return? They told him, man, forget that, man. Maidana can use these gloves. These gloves have been cleared, and Floyd Mayweather had to pay $1.5 million. So Maidana won't cheat. When Floyd Mayweather was the face of boxing, and he was fighting a foreigner. Maidana was the foreigner, and Floyd Mayweather was fighting in his home soil, his hometown, Las Vegas, his second home, in his own home soil, in our own country, America, the greatest country in the world. And they try to cheat Floyd Mayweather in his own country for a foreigner. What's your take on that? What Tyson Fury told Floyd Mayweather, knowing damn well what kind of double standards Floyd Mayweather faced.
Yeah. I don't understand why they're ignoring the freaking cameras tampering. That's just like the police tampering with cameras, killing folks. That's a no-brainer, man. You shouldn't have to hide. Just like you said, you shouldn't have to cheat to win. You shouldn't have to be messing with the cameras, man, to try to hide the fact that you tampering with the gloves.
Thank you.
And then the fact that the man wasn't nowhere in anybody's room during the time of these of the gloves being put on. It's just too much suspicious, man.
Yeah.
That people are ignoring, and they're trying to change the narrative and trying to make people look a different direction. I mean, we've been hoodwinked for years, and I just think that people need to really focus on the truth, and let the truth rule out all of the wrong. And as long as we keep silencing the truth, man, everybody gonna be always bamboozled.
Yeah, they can't silence the truth. They can't silence the truth. They're trying to hide the truth. They're trying to hide from the truth. But the truth is out there. But Tyson Fury, he got his hope insurance. His hope insurance is better than Geico. I mean, you got to remember, this is the same guy. They covered up his track record for taking steroids. They claimed that he got suspended, or the time he took off was because him snoring cocaine or whatever, when it was because he was suspended by UKADA for taking steroids, and he bribed the man to lie in court, right? So they covered that up and turned it to a depression story, but they didn't tell us how the man got depressed. Then turn around, right? And then turn around, and now, like with the glove gate situations, they want to ignore all of the evidence, and they want to claim that Tyson Fury is just innocent, according to the WBC. And like I said, I already exposed the WBC, but the point is, we seeing these fighters on the hope list. They try to erase their records, like Lomachenko, erase their losses, like they did for Lomachenko when he lost to Salido. They tried to erase, matter of fact, tried to erase Tyson Fury, track history of cheating. Tyson Fury, he bribed the man to lie in court, and the 70-year-old farmer comes out exposing Tyson Fury. And when UKADA comes talk to him, Tyson Fury threatens this man. He threatens this man in front of the whole world. And this man no longer want to cooperate with UKADA, and people want to ignore it and give this criminal the benefit of the doubt. Like I said, only a fighter on the hope list, he's guilty, but they're going to prove him innocent because they're not going to take him to court. Meanwhile, fighters on the coincidental list, they are innocent, but they try to prove them guilty when they're innocent.
This man is trying to prolong his death, or his death in the ring, as far as being the heavyweight champion because he's gonna get knocked out. That's no doubt. But Mr. Wilder, if he's going to confess his part of the dealing, is he trying to wait until the fight before he actually speaks against Fury?
That'd be a huge mistake.
Not to make no way.
Yeah.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, that'd be a huge mistake. But nah. Well, Wilder, I think I'm not sure, because even Tyson Fury don't know what's going on. You saw Tyson Fury post on Instagram, "What's up, Wilder? I'm not gonna be waiting forever. Are you gonna sign the contract?" Because the contract is due for December, right? Now, even Fury is worried. He don't know what Wilder's up to. I believe Wilder is preparing for a huge announcement, because the next time he speaks, he will expose Tyson Fury. So he preparing either the fight gonna get announced, and then he gonna expose Tyson Fury on the press conference and expose the WBC, because he's sitting on a nice lawsuit, right? Or he's gonna go with that direction without going the trilogy route, because you gotta remember, this man cheated you. You have the right to request justice, and then you could fight him 2 years later after you get your justice and Tyson Fury gets suspended. You know what I'm saying? You could take it that direction, but I think Wilder got that type of heart. He want to get the revenge with his own right hand. You know what I'm saying? But he will speak out on it. I promise you that. I got word from his team. He will speak out on it.
Yeah, I think that he want to go in with the fight, whoop his ass, and then turn around and sue him on top of that, make it a win-win, because it'll give him a chance to get his revenge back, and he's not gonna fall for no okie doke with no water. He ain't falling for no okie doke with no gloves.
Right.
So he feel like he got a quarter now, and now he can go ahead and knock him out.
Right, and that's what I think is all going to come down to. And just the president of the gear maker, he was the president of Rival, right? He told the commission when it came to the Floyd Mayweather situation, he told him, he told the commission, "Hey, listen, this glove is clearly tampered with. The glove padding is not distributed evenly on the knuckle area, and you could clearly see, if you see the photos, that the glove was tampered with." And the commission still didn't care, man, because they wanted Floyd Mayweather beat. And they still want him to get beat till this day. And that's what they wanted for Deontay Wilder. They wanted Wilder to get beat because he was just too much of a beast. He was outspoken. He was knocking counts out. They complained about Floyd Mayweather after he moved up 5 weight divisions, after he had hand problems fighting the best. They complained about Floyd Mayweather being, he too technical. Floyd Mayweather this, Floyd Mayweather that. I'd rather fight. We'd rather see knockouts. Then Wilder come through. You know what I'm saying? No technique, just boom. He put everybody out. You know what I'm saying? Everybody wonder how the hell he this is like magic. They claim he got no skill, no technique, but he knocking out all these skillful fighters. The most skillful heavyweight, Luis Ortiz, he put him out, right? So that's why they had to get this Superman, because that's what Bob Arum called him, Superman Fury, right? He said he had to get this dude, Fury. He had to get this dude the complexion for the connection to tamper with his glove, just like Luis Resto, a top-ranked fighter, just like Margarito, another top-ranked fighter. And he tampered with his gloves to get the job done because he couldn't do it on an even playing field, man. He just could not do it on an even playing field. But what goes around, come back around. Like Wilder said when it came to Dillian Whyte, an eye for an eye. And Deontay Wilder will get his revenge. And his right hand is the right hand of justice. This is going to be the best ending of the movie if Wilder could take, the manner with his own right hand. Because, see, old media is not going to give him justice. That's 1,000% for sure.
And he definitely going to change up his boxing style now that he's, got two new trainers helping him out.
But we don't even know. We don't even know if Wilder have to change anything. I do want him to change everything. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong. But I'm saying how we know Fury on an even playing field. We got to wonder if this man could even beat Wilder. Because remember, the first time, Wilder nearly killed this man. Fury said that he woke up from a coma, man. Fury said that, you know, after 4 seconds, he woke up from a coma. He glad it was a short coma. His family was scared for his life. And the referee had to scream to his face. Like when you sleep, you have a nightmare, somebody come wake your ass up screaming on your face. That's what the referee did for Fury and gave him an extra count. So Fury, while he cheated with the left hand, he nearly got killed. So he was like, man, I got to cheat with both of my right hands. And we even got to worry about Fury taking steroids because he could eat that wild boar that's contaminated and still pass the requirements for the VADA testing according to the WBC, because they increased the computer limit a fighter could have in his system because so many fighters from Mexico was failing. So they increased the computer limit. So Fury could be eating wild boar all day. So ain't no telling what's going on. So Wilder have to even out the playing field and see what's going on. So go ahead and give me your last couple comments because, you know, I'm short on time and I got to pick up my last caller.
Yeah, no problem. Hey, man, I really appreciate it. I've been listening to you. You've been real conscious and all of the boxing and being able to read through the lines and get all of the right connect. I've been listening to a lot on this stuff, but nobody is coming as close to the truth and showing any evidence, but trying to dispute everything to just try to keep people talking and speculating.
They want to deflect and lie. That's what the devil do.
Exactly.
They want to deflect and lie. That's exactly what the devil do. That's a devil trait.
Yeah, that's what the deceiver does. So, man, get on your calls and everything. I'm going to still be listening to you. I'm glad I finally got a chance to speak to you.
I got you. Appreciate it, Akhi, man. Great talking to you, man. I had a great conversation with you. Thank you, my man. That's my man from. All right, peace, Akhi. How you doing, Akhi? Who this is, and where you calling from, Chris?
Hey, this is Chris, man, Mississippi, man. My handle Guillotine 1, boss. How you doing, Akhi?
Oh, I'm doing great, man. Talk to me, my man. So you got a topic on mind? Because I got the last topic. You want to dive into that, and then we could finish the show together, or you want to talk about the topic you got in mind first?
We could do. Well, I had a topic I wanted to talk about. I mean, it was real quick, but we could go into it all. I just wanted to bring up the other day because I didn't get a chance to catch a show live. I saw a little bit of it while I was at work. With the guy was calling in talking about Devin Haney being better than Shakur or more dangerous than Shakur. And as you explained to the gentleman, you know what I'm saying? I mean, they're both being ducked. So you have to look at that as they're both on the same level. And he was saying, well, Devin Haney has more knockouts than Shakur has fights. I mean, you got to understand, first of all, Devin Haney started. He turned professional at 16. He couldn't fight in the U.S. So his first like four or five fights, he had to go fight in Mexico. That goes on his record too.
Right.
You know, he was fighting people that's not even here.
Yeah, he fought a lot of fighters in Mexico.
I just didn't understand his angle, what he meant, because neither one of them, I mean, they both have good fights, but neither one of them have that top tier fight that can actually define their career.
Yeah.
But they're both moving in the exact same direction. That's not one is bigger than the other.
And let me tell you his angle. Yeah, let me tell you his angle. His angle, he being a culture vulture. He's here to separate. Right. Because see, I pointed out to him. I broke it down to him where a second grader could figure it out. I told him Shakur is in the same shoe as Devin Haney, because Shakur, he's being avoided by Oscar Valdez and Pritchett. They want to fight each other. They don't want to fight him. Yeah. That's like Lomachenko and all these fighters at 135. So if you say Shakur is ducking Pritchett, that's like saying Devin Haney is ducking Lomachenko when both of them pursuing these fights. So this is how idiotic it is. Like I said, this man is not even smarter than the second grade to figure out what I'm talking about, but he's too much emotionally attached to Devin Haney. But the issue is he thinks Shakur is a threat to Devin Haney. So he feel like, oh man, Akhi feel like Shakur gonna be the next pound for pound number 1 and Devin the pound for pound number 2. So he want to compare them and kind of like he want to prove that Devin is going to be the next pound for pound number 1 on top of Shakur. And he want to accuse Shakur of ducking. He just want to accuse Shakur of doing something wrong so bad. But like I said, this man is a culture vulture. This man, like I said, I got no respect for him because I have more respect for a casual fan that don't know nothing about boxing because he's, you know, casual fans don't know anything about the sport. Some decafs, I respect their angle. You know, decafs, I respect their angle. They try to come debate. At least I respect that. But a decaf, a troll like Broke Money, when somebody explained to him the truth, he knows what the truth is. He knows Shakur ain't ducking, but he still refuses to accept the truth because he let his emotional talk. Like I said, he's just like a female. You know what I'm saying? A female, she's just too much emotionally attached to the situation, whatever the case might be. And, you know, and he got female parts because he rather talk like a hoe, you know, hoe money. He rather talk like that, like a prostitute on Split Decision instead of coming in here and talking like a man. Like I said, I never disrespected this man. I actually was holding back. You know what I'm saying? I was trying to hold myself, but I cannot associate myself with these cats because see, people that like fighters that view Split Decision, they might associate me with him because they're gonna see the show and be like, he fuck with this guy. Oh man, and they might cancel me. And they might misjudge the situation. I don't even know these cats. I don't even know who this man is. I don't know who this bum. I don't know who he lost to. I did a recent research on him lately, and I heard he got beat up and all that, but I could care less. You know what I'm saying? I could care less about what he do. I represent new media. I tell the truth, and I always point out the double standards in boxing. So you cannot come over here and bash Shakur when he's just as much mistreated as Devin Haney. Now, what sense does that make?
Problem.
Yeah, that's my biggest problem.
It doesn't make it.
He a culture vulture.
Yeah, that was my problem with him. You know, because at the end of the day, you know, I could see if there was a staple fight or defining fight in Devin Haney's career that Stevenson didn't have, but there's not one. You know what I'm saying? If there is at least one, maybe we could push it other way. I mean, when we talk about wins, because he had more fights, that really doesn't matter if your fight. It doesn't matter if you haven't fought the people at the pinnacle. Anybody at the pinnacle, and that's not to say that they're not good, because these people, like you say, they're ducking both of them.
Right, and
that's
Chavez,
why they're not getting.
And Chavez Jr. fought Lee. Remember, Chavez Jr. fought Lee, and he was 50-0 or something like that. What that mean? He was the best pound for pound fighter in the world. You know what I'm saying? It's who you fought. It's not how many fights you fought. It's who you fought, and quality over quantity. And if you look at Shakur, he had less fights than Devin Haney, but off the bat, he was fighting tough competition. Off the bat, he was fighting undefeated fighters, you know, fighters with only one loss. He fought Diaz when he wasn't supposed to. You know, he made a huge step up real quick. He fought undefeated fighters like Gonzalez. Like I said, at the end of the day, he won the Josh Warrington fight. He won the Perchet fight. He won the Oscar Valdez fight. But these guys avoided him. What the hell can he do? So stay busy till you get one of these guys. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, it's one thing to compare Devin Haney and Canelo. Because see, I even told him, I agree with you with Devin Haney. I get it. He the most feared and all that. But you comparing him to another fighter that's feared, and you trying to bash him. But like I said, he's just too much emotionally attached. So with that being said, RIP. I ended his career. I mean, he in the car crying right now, as far as I know. You know what I'm saying? He came in crying.
That's the same guy that always calls in about Canelo all the time, right?
Yeah, Lomachenko. He always call in about Lomachenko.
Oh, okay, call in. Oh, I got you.
Yeah, but let me give you.
It was just weird to me. It was just.
Now I feel you, but let me go ahead and get this last topic out of the way with you because I want to get your take on it. Now, surprisingly, right? Hold on. First of all, let me just shout out my IQ real quick. He threw in a super chat for me. Damn, where is it at? I missed it. Damn. Hold on, I got it somewhere. Damn, where the heck is it at? Okay, I got it. My man Tom Woods. Keep slaying these boys, Akhi. Texas loves your work. I appreciate it, Akhi, all day. You already know what time it is. he got this work on some Loaded Lux work. You know what I mean? So but let me dive in with you with this topic. You know, DAZN, they rejected the DAZN rejected Canelo Alvarez versus Ivini because Ivini was coming off a loss, and they told him, even with the pay cut, we're not going to pay you to fight this cat because we got to be on a mutual agreement. and you cherry picking a guy coming off a loss to derail the same guy that Benavidez stopped. So fight Benavidez, at least we pay you. Canelo requested the WBC to make this fight happen in order to avoid all the best competition, because you know the water getting too deep for Canelo Alvarez. Now, Canelo Alvarez, like I said, just like he did with the WBC French Fries title when he requested it by paying the WBC money, purchasing the belt, he did the same thing with this situation with the WBC. Now news came out, right? They said Al Haymon is about to steal Canelo Alvarez from DAZN. And according to the WBC, they said that, you know, that Al Haymon might purchase the fight for $40 million. They said, you know, this is the WBC stated they didn't accept the Ivini fight. He was talking about DAZN, and he stated that there's a purse bid going on for TV rights on Showtime. It might be on pay-per-view. It might not. They're going to reach an agreement by September 22. So if they do reach the agreement, is going to be a purse bid for $40 million. Whoever takes it, whoever delivers it is going to take the fight, and the fight going to be on Showtime. According to the WBC, Al Haymon done reached out. So I don't know how much truthful that is, but I'm going to take the WBC word for it. But that's a huge mistake and a huge gamble that's not going to pay off. I mean, you know, Canelo versus Ivini is like a ridiculous fight. You know what I mean? What's your take on that?
It is. It really is. You know, the thing about it that killed it, I was sitting there thinking about when you were saying that, because the guy you mentioned, I don't even know who he is. That's one. Albania, I don't even know who he is. But two, Canelo, you already been guaranteed this large amount of money to take fights. I mean, how many small fights are you going to take?
Right.
How many small fights can you take? You know what I'm saying? One, you're a kid. He's going to end up bankrupting DAZN, because they put a lot of stock into this guy. And you know what I'm saying? And when you put a lot of stock into a guy, you got to get some good fights. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, they're going to turn it back on the whole app, the whole DAZN thing. Now, I don't know. It boggles my mind. For me, if that is true, what the WBC is saying about Al Haymon trying to buy Canelo, if they end up having to work out something, because one, we must understand that Al Haymon has all the fighters.
Right.
Let's make that perfectly clear. So there is no running for Canelo. You know what I'm saying? Even if they did purchase that from him, I think it would probably be good if they put some kind of stipulation after this particular fight. Because only reason why I say that is because you will have to force Canelo to fight the people that you have. Now, the biggest problem with like Top Rank and the biggest problem with like DAZN is the fact that they don't have the marquee fighters to even face him. So they're going to have to do communications outside of their own company anyway. Right. And if Al Haymon already has him, he has every fighter down there that you need for him to face.
And see, Al Haymon always make the best versus the best. See, Al Haymon, I mean, you see the lineup that they got going on. Errol Spence versus Danny Garcia, Charlo versus Deveryachenko. Two fighters that Canelo gave up his straps to avoid. Charlo versus Jamel Charlo versus Rosario, another unification bout. Shavante versus Cruz. We just saw Floyd Mayweather fighter, I believe his name is Rolly, versus Marinas, two undefeated fighters on the come up. So, like I said, all these fighters are matching tough. So, you know, the WBC, he might not be telling the whole truth, which, like you said, there might be another fight behind it. Like, hey, we're gonna give you the money for this fight, but you gotta fight Charlo next, or you're gonna have to fight Benavidez next.
It would have to be though.
Yeah, or they
it would not make sense if they don't.
Right, or they might even offer Canelo $40 million for the Benavidez fight. Al Haymon probably put the money up like, hey, fight Benavidez for his strap that he just lost for $40 million. But, you know, there's no telling. Maybe the WBC is playing games on DAZN, so he can have DAZN thinking like, damn, Al Haymon trying to steal our guy, but he's under contract. So DAZN have to approve. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, Canelo Alvarez is not the WBC champion, so who care if the WBC ordered a fight? Especially when Canelo requested it. You know what I'm saying? Especially when Canelo requested it. Now, I must say this, that they did follow up by saying that the next fight is going to be on, I believe, Gennady Golovkin versus Canelo Alvarez will be 2021 on May. That's what they said. That's the plan. So I don't know. I doubt that Canelo will fight this guy Avini on Showtime and then fight Charlo, because according to the report that Canelo is going to face he's going to face Gennady Golovkin for trilogy on the Zone 2021. But with that being said, my camera went out. My camera went out, so I'm gonna go ahead and end the show. Akhi, I appreciate you for calling in. All right.
That's what, my brother.
Call in next time, though, my man. Chris, shout out to Chris. I appreciate the love and support.
My man.
Yes, sir. So my camera died on me. Shout out to everybody in the chat. So with that being stated, man, I appreciate all the love and support. And go ahead and take you guys out. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
Hold it, you're not that pretty. I'm a bad man. Wait. I shook up the wall. I shook up the wall.
I bear witness, there's only one God, Allah, and Muhammad is his final messenger. That's what I said, Larry, on the Bungle fight. Thanking you.
They call me the problem, but you could call me the can man, because anybody can get it. Africans, Americans, Dominicans, Mexicans, anybody can get it.